here in Columbia Heights. 1447 Chapin Street Northwest is the address of this building involved here. The fire breaking out, as you mentioned, overnight. Well, a lot of people were sleeping, and so that makes it incredibly dangerous for both those in the building and crews. I spoke with one neighbor here, Lorena Marco, who was describing just how much of a close call this was for she and her family, saying they live on the other side of the 4th floor, and they woke just as the fire department was banging on their front door. Listen to this.
Honestly, I thought we were trapped. All I kept thinking was that my son was going to die of smoke inhalation. It was horrific. He was screaming, and the entire floor is... I just went upstairs to pick up some stuff. The entire floor is gone. Like, all of our... We just finished our house. All of our stuff is gone. This is insane. I mean, like, we were just supposed to stay home for New Year's, and the three of us.
Marco did say afterwards she has the most important things, her family, who did walk out alive. DC Fire and EMS, they shared video with Fox 5 showing flames just completely engulfing the top story front apartment here. We did talk with a spokesperson for DC Fire, Vito Mangiolo, telling us that multiple people were rescued by ladder, multiple people running to the roof to try and be rescued, and so the fire department was directing them to other buildings and pulling them off those roofs that way. The call came in shortly before 1 o'clock this morning. This is a 2-alarm fire that started on the top floor. We do not yet know the cause of this fire, but we did just learn within this past half hour that the building has 20 units with 35 residents displaced. Here is the DC Fire Chief, John Donnelly.
This was a very bad fire. Ultimately, it took us about an hour to get it under control. It spread from that room that it started in up into the cockloft and ran throughout the roof of the building. We were able to keep it in the building of origin. Either building on either side is safe for occupancy. We'd also say that if you're a resident of this building, go over to the Columbia Heights Rec Center so that we can get you taken care of.
And the D.C. Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, as well as the Red Cross, are helping tenants. Meanwhile, guys, we were watching the fire department throw a lot of debris from the impacted unit here onto the ground as they were continuing their investigation, trying to find what may have caused this. Again, 2 women injured, one in critical, one in serious condition. Many people displaced. A very difficult morning on the very early morning hours of New Year's Eve. I'll send it back into you.